Scott has done a lot in the last 15 years, not just the short clip that I showed you. He has been an advocate for Israel, for Jewish community, and he has done interviews all around. And he gets the Mensch Award for everything that he's done. And also, he lived in my neighborhood in Brooklyn. So that's a surviving Brooklyn. It's very Menschlichkeit in itself.
Well, thank you very much. This is kind of a surprise for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Let her speak. Well, let me introduce her first. Among the other people. Is her name on it too?
Of course.
Oh, boy.
It only costs another nickel.
I'd like to acknowledge a few people here in the audience. The Honorable Consul General, people who I've worked with, Mayor Finnickstein, Mark Blazer, and Craig Durst, who have helped build and establish JLTV. Most importantly, Mike Burstyn, for whom I know this is a surprise. In 1978, when I was a foreign exchange student at Tel Aviv University, Mike made me the bassist in his trio. And we traveled throughout the country performing, including the day of the Camp David Peace Accords. 43 years later, we're still fighting for respect. We, the Jewish people, are fighting for respect and recognition. But it's a privilege for me to be on the same panel tonight as Mike, for whom I spent so many gigs supporting him, standing behind him. And now I have the photos of the night of the Camp David signing, Kikar Malchei Israel, and that was seminal in my development. I should say hello to Peter also. Adam, sorry. Burstyn and Siona also. The overseas initiatives can't be overstressed in bringing, of course, we are now reaping the benefits, but they must be continued. Because having left MTV and CBS in New York, I recognized that the media was not giving Israel and the Zionist cause a fair shake, and that's why I started JewTube and Democracy Broadcasting News. I want to recognize Matt Millen, who leads not only that Jewish War Veterans event on Christmas, but also as an area commander, has organized several years worth of Jewish war veterans participating in the Veterans and Memorial Day events throughout Los Angeles. Also Greg Lee, who has moved to Northern California since. But most of all, I'd like to give a credit and the most deserved kavod to my spouse, Esther, the proverbial wind beneath my wings. And after 17 years, today we have 48,000 subscribers on Facebook, and yet our message is still not getting out because of the shadow banning, because of the bias, discrimination by big tech from Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, despite our having grown to subscribers. And I'd like to say that the condition of the Zionist ship is stable now, but outside our own bubble, we need to up our strategies and management's and activists' support initiatives, and to demand better treatment from these online companies, and to demand better from the local mainstream media.
Yes.
So the websites are JewTube.info and democracybroadcasting.com or democast.tv. You're all welcome to follow it, and via email, that's one way that they can't hamper us. Did I mention Mayor Finnickstein? I'm sorry.
For
first one.
Oh, okay.
Mention him again.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. And Esther's not anything like that? Anything you'd like to add?
Just to say thank you to
Stephen.
Stephen.
Thank you.
We appreciate the
You
recognition.
both deserve it, and you especially deserve it. And being the wife of Scott was not easy, but he's a mensch, and he does everything from his heart. Thank you, Scott.